This will be a different sort of video from me. It won't be one on politics or on human rights. Instead, it's going to be about my first passion and work that I do with that. And that is, my first passion is and remains science. As it turns out, I am one of the organizers. In fact, I'm the lead organizer of a group called the Atlanta Science Tavern. It was founded about 3 years ago by my friends Josh Goff and Carol Potter as part of the then burgeoning International Science Cafe movement. Since then, it has grown from a couple of dozen members to almost 1,200, thanks in part to the organizational services provided by our main website, which is on meetup.com, and of course, largely due to the popularity of the quality program that we have to offer. The core of that program is a meeting at a wonderful local pub called Manuel's Tavern. And those meetings feature dinner time presentations by research scientists or science writers. Topics we have visited range from synthetic biology to empathy in chimpanzees, from exploring the icy moons of the outer solar system to amphibians in your own backyard. On any given fourth Saturday night of the month, upwards of 100 science enthusiasts, the majority of our members are not science professionals, will get together over food and drink and share their love for all things science. Because demand is so high, we are expanding our program to include such things as behind-the-scene tours of local research facilities, reading groups, and in keeping with our roots as a science cafe, more informal, open discussions of science news and important public policy questions having to do with science. We will also soon be sponsoring the first ever science track at the local Decatur Book Festival. That will be in early September. And this brings me to a new addition, or a recent new addition to our program. I'm not sure about other countries, but in the States over the last dozen years, team trivia competitions have become a popular fixture at local bars and restaurants on slow nights of the week. Questions that they ask typically have to do with general knowledge, and they tend to be weighted very much toward popular culture. There are a few lackluster science questions tossed in every now and then. Last fall, it occurred to me that some sort of science trivia competition might make a nice interactive activity for our members, and so was born the Atlanta Science Tavern Science Trivia Challenge. That's what I'll be focusing on today. The first installment last December was a hit. This past Saturday was our second go, and it was likewise very successful, with about 105 people participating, including everyone from high school students to university professors. I have created the Trivia Challenge as a Google Doc slide presentation. That way I can easily share it and make it universally available under a Creative Commons license. It's an attribution non-commercial license. There are links in the description to both a web-based slide version of the Trivia Challenge and to the original document, which you should feel free to copy and modify to your heart's content. Keep in mind before taking the Science Trivia Challenge that it is intended to be played by teams of 4 or more people. It covers a wide range of science topics, and it is very rough going for any individual person. Also, unlike the conventional team trivia competitions, the questions that I have included have multiple parts of varying degrees of difficulty. This is intended to allow almost any team to have a go at some part of every question, but to provide a way for experts to stand out. If I didn't do that, every one of our teams would end up with a perfect score. anyway, feel free to give it a whirl with your friends or in a classroom. It would be wonderful if you could share it with science teachers or science educators. The speaker notes in the Google Doc contain references and additional credits. I hope that anyone who has a chance to view it has as much fun with it as I had in creating it. Of course, feedback and suggestions would be very welcome. I'll close by saying that when it comes to promoting science and science education, we are most certainly all in this together. Thank you very much.